this location to start a video. My voice just there was incredibly high, but I'm in my hotel room. Today is Monday morning, and no, I'm not hanging out with a Lamborghini LP640 today, but thank you everyone who has watched those two videos. Honestly, it is amazing to see the reactions that you guys see from such an old but iconic car and such a special car to me, and it is also amazing to see just how many other people out there have the LP640 as their favorite car. Now this video is actually about the last 48 hours because it was my final weekend in Los Angeles, and basically I wanted to capture everything that is so good about this place and why the car community is as amazing as it is. I mean, obviously it helps having this amazing weather all year round, but over the last 48 hours I've been hanging out with some pretty awesome people and some amazing cars. I got to drive one insane car, check out what happened this weekend and why the Californian car community is one of the best in the world.
Oh boy, are we in a rush this morning. I woke up with plenty of time, spent the first half an hour rendering my video, getting it ready for the tube, and essentially that half an hour has killed me because I'm on my way back to Salomondrin's house for the 9 AM podcast. Blue sky, no clouds. This is the first time that this has happened in the last 5 days. It is very, very welcome. I've still got the roof up because I wanted to do this, and technically I just didn't have the time to take the roof down. The valet driver took 10 minutes to get the car, pulled up and he was like, sorry, this is not what I'm used to. Fine, cool, whatever. I'm glad that someone drove this car not knowing what to do. And I got in the car with 25 miles of fuel. It's now gone up to 55 miles of fuel, but I seriously thought I wasn't going to make it in time. I was supposed to arrive at Alejandro's house at 8:45. I'm going to arrive there at 9:05. He wanted to get the podcast started at 9, which is, well, just frustrating and bad on my behalf. Today is super busy because after the podcast, I'm going straight to Westlake GT. I've never been to this event before, and I don't think anyone has because it is the first weekend that it is running. After that, I'm going into the canyons for a Saturday drive. This car sadly goes back to McLaren today, so I'm handing the keys back, which is a shame, but then I'm going to be taking the wheel to the beast that is Damian's Corvette Z06.
It honestly could be. But look,
I've arrived. The conversations are starting. The podcast.
They were still 0.2 seconds
coming.
within the Performante.
I was gonna tell you, dude. That's not.
Hey!
The camera's rolling.
By the way, I hope that footage was useful the other day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay.
It was awesome.
And I hope it wasn't too much because I just held down record.
Oh, there was too much, but it's always good to have too much.
Yeah, of course. We always have too much.
Oh my god.
We overshoot around here.
It's good, especially for gaming.
Setup. This setup's insane. The podcast was sick, so much fun to get involved with, and now I'm headed back. I'm meeting up with Damian, who's got the crazy Corvette, and we are headed to Westlake GT for the car event, which started at 8 o'clock. Oh no, it started at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock and finishes at 11. And the time is 10 past 10. That Corvette is so loud. So loud in comparison to any car, let alone this. This without sports exhaust sounds a little bit like a vacuum, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was just.
Go on, Kevin. Say it again.
You get so much attention with that car, with that spec too.
It's that color.
But I think, like, because we've come here, we're a little bit late. We're a little bit late to the meet. Damian, what's up? Damian's had to park all the way over there because Corvette's at the back.
And Jackson's back too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
They put the Jag at the back, but they put the McLaren right out the front.
Yeah.
And it's getting a lot of love.
A lot. You got the doors, you got the white seat, you got the blue color.
The white interior is nuts.
Yeah. Every car should have white seats. I said it when I got the M3.
Yeah, but then you got to do what you did to it to protect it.
Yeah, 7 layers of wax.
We have made it, and I'm so glad that there are cars still here, because this is why I love California. Pretty much every single car that is on this forecourt is how I would spec the cars. Let's just take a look at the two R8s, for example. The R8 has always got a special place in my heart. And what that black one has done, it is all blacked out, black grille, and it's been lowered. So it sits just right to the ground. Although we do know what happens when you lower cars from the Jag over there, but it's rare that you will get a curb that high or a dent in the road that's so difficult to get over. But there is an all blacked out R8 V10, which I personally prefer without the spoiler, but there is also an Audi R8 V10 Plus with a full Vorsteiner kit that has been lowered and just looks insane. And out of all of the cars here, we've got Porsches, we've got a Ferrari just leaving there. There's a Scuderia over there, but I'm more interested by the R8, so let's check them out.
Black grille, love it. I mean, that next to that, you can see just how good these things look now. Look, this is how the R8 should look from factory. Now that is a wing and rear diffuser. So I said goodbye to the McLaren, and kindly Damian has offered me his passenger seat so that I can get back home.
You will be driving it soon.
Ah, yeah, that's true. That's true. We're going to go to the canyons. Because we were supposed to do that yesterday, but I ended up filming the Murcielago for a little bit too long, which I apologise for. But now we are going out for a cruise to grab some lunch.
Thank you.
In the Jag and the Vorsteiner R8. Dude, those downshifts from behind are so aggressive. Like my car, my McLaren, or the McLaren, it's not mine, was literally downshifting and you won't be able to hear it. And your car was like where Kevin's car is now.
It was that loud?
It's so loud. I don't even know what anyone can hear about now, but we're just cruising.
Yeah, I'll do another one. Ready?
He's an idiot in that car. Like, he burns so much fuel just by feathering the throttle. It's so funny. Oh. Right past the Tesla. He must have shit himself.
Oh, I've never really sat in the passenger seat of this car before. No one's had the balls to drive it apart from Sam.
So Sam's driven this.
Sam has, yeah. But he only drove it without when it was
I just tried to change gear without clutch. I literally just tried putting it in first thinking that it would work.
It's very high. Not high, but like towards the middle.
Got it. Feels nice.
Do you like it?
Like through the corners, it feels really nice.
Stable, right?
Yeah. This is a definite better example than the car I had from Churro. Man, the sound is ridiculous.
Stupidly loud, huh?
Yeah.
Give it some.
So how did you like slide it?
Like that?
That's traction on as well.
That's traction on. You have it fully on right now.
And I reckon in how many years, because my BMW M3 has got quite a lot of power, nowhere near as much as this. This is running how much power?
To the wheels, last time we dynoed it was 727.
727 brake
So
horsepower.
to the crank, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
like figure 10-15%.
Yes.
Like close to 900s, mid 800s, somewhere around there.
That is crazy. And to put it all through the rear wheels, like I was complaining a little bit
about the standard stock 650 and the Z06 that I had. But that was because I had
But you had
tires.
completely crap tyres on it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So this now is running the same width as Bugatti Chiron.
Yep, 355s.
So it is definitely getting the power down. That was only to third gear.
Yeah. This thing just puts you in your seat and doesn't let you forward.
No. Good God. I mean, this trip has been an experience, like just driving so many random cars, from a Challenger V6 to a standard stock Corvette Z06 with a convertible, which was more of a little bit of a poser thing, auto gearbox, roof down. And to be honest, I just wanted a Corvette because my girlfriend wanted one.
I'll put it into quiet, see if they can hear the difference, because I showed you the other night, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. makes a difference.
Yeah.
But there's something so unique about this particular car, because obviously this is so unique and custom and modded in the way that you've done that. And if I was to own a Corvette, and I got damn close, like I went to Corvette dealers,
I heard,
I spoke to Chevrolet, I wanted a car in the UK, and obviously it was going to be left-hand drive, but my plan was that I was going to kit it out, I was going to mod it out, and to be honest, it would have probably ended up looking like this. Maybe not with the same wrap, this wrap is pretty crazy, but the sound, the power, it would have just ended up very, very similar to this. So this car, even with like this custom steering wheel, which feels so much nicer on my hands than the stock one, it's a beautiful car. And what's absolutely mental is yesterday, which everyone hopefully would have seen, is I drove my dream car, the Murcielago LP640. And after that, I was like, no car is going to feel cool. No car is going to feel as exhilarating as that did to me. And this gets pretty close.
It's close, right?
It's really close.
I think it's because of the sound.
Definitely because of the sound. It also has that sort of moments like, this might kill you.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're wrestling it at the same time because it's got so much power to the rear wheels that it literally could step out at any moment in time.
Yeah.
And this is with the valve shut.
Yeah.
Valve shut.
And they're open right now in 4.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Các bạn hãy bấm like, comment và hãy bấm nút đăng ký để ủng hộ cho kênh mình nha.